When I was growing up, my parents taught me a lot of lessons, and one of the ones that stuck with me the most is one that my dad taught me. He would tell this to me pretty often, and he would sit me down and he would say, "Son, you're a Paul, and Pauls eat their pizza crusts." I was like, all right. I didn't even question it. Families have like weird things that you do just because it's like a tradition or it's just who your family is. When my dad told me that our family eats pizza crust, I was like, aye, aye, Captain. You probably have weird things that your family does, whether it's your family always eats their pizza crust or you put weird toppings in your popcorn and you eat it with chopsticks or something else weird. But you do it because it's part of who you are. I don't even like pizza crust. It's important because these actions come from a place of belonging. You're a part of your family, and that's how your family acts. See, I didn't have to audition to get into my family by eating pizza crusts. I didn't have to prove I was worthy of being a Paul by eating all my pizza crust. I ate my pizza crust because I was already a part of my family. A lot of the times, church can feel like a here's how to act kind of thing. Don't swear, don't do drugs, you gotta be nice, and if you do all of that well enough for long enough, then you'll belong. Then you'll be part of the church or whatever. But honestly, that's not how it's supposed to be. Today we're gonna be looking at Ephesians 2 verses 19 through 22. Ephesians says this: "Consequently, you are no longer foreigners and strangers, but fellow citizens with God's people, and also members of his household, built on the foundation of the apostles and prophets, with Christ himself as the cornerstone. In him the whole building is joined together and rises to become a holy temple in the Lord. And in him you too, me too, are being built together to become a dwelling in which God lives by his Spirit." See, the truth is, Jesus is absolutely concerned about how you act, but less than you think. Jesus is less concerned with how you act and more concerned with who you are. How you act kind of is secondary and comes out of who you are. The more we understand and believe that we're already part of God's family, the more we act like it. Your behavior follows your belonging, not the other way around. And it's a now as well as a future thing. You're already in the family and you're becoming more and more, is what that scripture was saying. And look, this isn't new to any of us. We switch up the way that we talk or how we act or the things that we laugh at or the things that we say depending on the people that we're hanging out with. If we're hanging out with friends at church, we act one way, or if we're hanging out with people at school, we act another way, or if we're talking trash in the COD lobby, we act another way. Which, yikes. See, that's the great thing with church, is that you don't have to prove yourself to get accepted. Just showing up, just being there, you're already accepted. You don't have to be the funniest person in the room or lift the most chairs to show how strong you are to fit in. When you show up, we already love you, and we already want you to feel like you're part of the family. Because we're part of the family, this is how we act. In the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about what it looks like in our lives to be changed by Jesus and to live our lives like Jesus. It's going to be a good time. If you haven't registered for Alive yet, go ahead and check the link in the description for more details. We'll see you on Wednesday, and I can't wait to see you there. Alrighty. Shoots, everybody. I'm going to go eat the rest of that pizza cold, because cold pizza's good. Yeah, at me.